Amazon is obviously one of the most powerful retailers in the world in modern history, along with Walmart. And I believe workers are paying attention. I could tell you from my own personal journey that, workers have been reaching out to me from different industries for the last 2 years, ever since I've been terminated and been in the public advocating for workers' rights. So workers are definitely watching to see what we're doing here in New York, and watching to see the outcome of this election. Win, lose, or draw, I believe that it doesn't stop anything. It only just, once again, show workers that it's capable, that it's possible to even get to this point. And I believe that workers are going to start unionizing at a rapid pace, because now they see that, once again, the CEOs of these companies are making billions upon billions on our backs, and they're flying this space and coming back and thanking us. That's just not going to fly with us anymore. If we're essential workers, that means that we're a necessity, and that means that they need us. And I think now workers are now realizing we're worth a lot more. We need to be paid a lot more and treated a lot better. And you've seen the uprising of unions with Starbucks. You've seen all the strikes that have been happening across the country. I think the labor movement has a microscope on it right now. And I'm hoping that this union drive in New York will also be a catalyst for a revolution where unions will start to be back on the uprising in this country.
How do you account for the fact that you're able to mobilize now, that people are moving, like you say, in Starbucks and all over the place, as well as we're all trying to figure out, why is this happening? Partly because it's important to know, but partly it's important to understand how best to sustain this kind of a change.
Yeah, I always mention 2020 was it's kind of like 2020 vision to a lot of systemic problems in this country. From the labor movement to the social injustice movement to the environmental movement, all these things are under a microscope as far as what the American people want in this country going into the future. Pre-COVID, a lot of things were just going and operating without people really paying attention. But when everything came to a stop, it seemed like workers and the working class people, we kind of realized that we can't just go back to what it was pre-COVID anymore. So now what you're seeing is, workers not just quitting their job, they're unionizing, they're organizing their workplaces. And that's what it's going to take to get to a better place and apply that pressure to our lawmakers. The laws need to be revamped. The 1930s obviously are not the 21st century anymore. And these industries that we're organizing have been crushing union campaigns for decades. And now we're at a point where, once again, the younger generation, myself and other activists, we're putting pressure on lawmakers to pass things like the PRO Act, which will protect workers to organize their workplace. And if they can't do that, we have to apply pressure on the NLRB, which is the National Labor Relations Board.